Hey guys, before this video starts, I wanted to let you guys know that Motorstorm Apocalypse has actually been delayed due to the earthquake in Japan, and they're saying how they're shocked and saddened, how the earthquake has affected so many people in Japan and how their game almost represents, natural disasters like that. So it has been delayed in most countries. In some countries it's still coming out on the day. I think it's 25th of March or something like that. But it has been delayed in most countries, and for obvious reasons, they feel like they shouldn't be pushing it out at this time, so we have to wait a bit now. Okay, so what's the demo like? It just came out on the PSN store roughly half a week ago. I saw it, I was like, oh yes. Because Motorstorm is one of the best racing games, I would say, on PS3. I bought the very first one because it came with the PS3. Really enjoyed that game. I'd completed it, I'd had every car, all that shit. And it was a lot of fun. It was a really hectic game, lots of stuff going on, and lots of destructible shit, and the graphics were just groundbreaking. And I don't know what it is, but instantly when I started playing this, I kind of felt like it was almost like a downgrade. As you can see there, the crashing wasn't as realistic. It just felt a bit more arcadey. The maps, yeah, they look good, but they're really they're not exactly detailed that much. I can't really put my finger on it. I think it's because over the last 3 years there's been so many good looking games come out, and when a game comes out that doesn't really grab you, you're going to notice it a bit more. You can see the road I'm driving on now. I know it's a demo and maybe it'll look better in the real game, but you can see the road, it's really bumpy, but your bike just seems to just go along it like there's nothing there. And I didn't really like that. It didn't feel too realistic. You expect the bike to be freaking flying around everywhere and pulling wheelies even though you didn't ask it to, and stuff like that. But having said that, the bike handled very well, and it feels, obviously it doesn't feel like you're on a bike. I myself ride a motorbike and it doesn't feel like you're driving one because it's just a game. But in terms of the physics, if your rear wheel spins out, you're going to come off, and if you hit something very slightly, it's going to throw you across. And that's the downside of using the bike on this game. The developers of this game really pride on the fact that their races are so varied because of the vehicles, and picking a certain vehicle for a certain map will determine whether you're going to win or not. And the bikes are light and they're the fastest and the most nimble, but they get taken down really easily by the trucks and by the cars. Then you can find that perfect balance of using a car which is quick but strong as well, a bit of balance there. Or you can pick a lorry which will never it just won't crash, it won't throw you off the track, but it's slow. So picking the right vehicle is absolutely huge in this game. And in the demo you can only use the bike and the car, and this is my very first race, and I decided to go for the bike because I'm a big bike fan. It's pretty much all I used in the first Motorstorm. Riding a bike around in the canyons and through a desert was just, it was so much fun. And I'm thinking of actually going back to the first Motorstorm and maybe doing a few videos on it because it was that epic. This one, yeah, look at that, brilliant graphics. They do look good, but like I said at the start, it just didn't feel like I was almost driving on bumpy roads. It felt too smooth, and there was no vibration on the controllers. And maybe I don't know, maybe you can turn that on, I'm not sure. But if you look at the bottom right, those of you who are not really aware of what Motorstorm's about and what you can do, there's always been like a boost or a nitro system in the game, which you hold down the button, I think it's circle, and it gives you like a huge boost. And what it has is like a cooldown system. If you use it for a certain amount of time, it's going to go right to the end and it's going to blow your engine. And if you use it in moderation, it's going to help you win the race. And I did use it in, I'd say, good moderation in my first race. You're going to see at the end here, I think this is like the last few corners, that I saved the boost right for the end. I think I'm in third position here. I just overtake him using a bit of boost. And you can see bottom right, it's green at the moment. And I'm just topping it up right now. And then I see the last corner, so I hold it, keep it there. Now I let it cool down, and I know that I'm going to be able to take these guys. And then I just tonk it straight past him into first position. And there you go, I win the race. Now that is good fun, and it feels good when you do that. You're going to see in the next clip where I use the car that it's not as quick, but you just don't crash as much, and that's always good. Looks like a Supra to me, Toyota. But yeah, what else shall I talk about? I mean, the graphics, yeah, they look great. that's fine and dandy, but again, graphics don't make everything. I'm not sure what it is, but I think there's something to do with the physics of the game. The engine, maybe. The engine of the game doesn't feel as good as it could. Maybe that's because it's a demo, I don't know, but demos should be a really accurate representation of the full game, but just not as much, so you don't get all of it. I think what I need to do really is play the first one again. I didn't buy the second one because I felt like it would just be another Motorstorm, you know, it would be the same as the first one. I'm better off just keeping it and saving my money, but I won't be buying this one because, you know, I like it. I think the demo was good. It's good fun, but I really couldn't see myself playing it for more than a week. And if you say that to yourself about any game, then you know that you shouldn't be buying it. I mean, it's the same with Bulletstorm. I loved the demo. I absolutely loved that demo so much. I was going to buy the game. But then I thought, after about a couple of hours of playing the demo over and over again, I know it was only one map, but I knew by playing it a lot that I just wouldn't keep the game. I wouldn't want to play it for more than a week or two, and therefore it wasn't worth my 40 quid or $60 or whatever you guys use to buy it. But with Motorstorm, yes, maybe the first one was epic, but I didn't buy it technically. It came with the PS3 and I just happened to enjoy it. But I won't be buying this, and maybe I would if it was cheaper. Maybe if it was like 10 quid second hand one day. Maybe when the full game comes out, there's a lot more better maps, better tracks, or better vehicles and more choice and all that shit. That poor pedestrian there, I just rammed into his face. But yeah, I like it. That's all I can say. I like the game. It's good fun, but not enough for me to buy it. But I'm going to let you watch the rest of the video with sound, so you can hear the engines and all that shit. You can make your own decision. I got a lot of comments in my last review of a demo that I complain a lot about certain things. But if I don't complain, guys, then what's the point in doing the review? I've got to point out the bad things. But basically, if I was to review this, I would say it's a good demo. Definitely worth downloading just to have a go. And if you really did like the first Motorstorm and maybe the second one too, you're gonna like this. You are gonna like the game, and it's definitely worth trying. So go download it, even if you're not too sure. Just have a little go on it. It's quite a small demo. Doesn't take too long to download, and just enjoy it. Thanks for watching this, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next commentary.